Hi, my name is Keith Hester at Hester Family Care in downtown Eustis, and we're going to talk a little bit about influenza and the upcoming flu season. I think that's what confuses people. Why do I have to get a flu shot every year? Every year the flu vaccine is going to be different. So this year's flu vaccine will be different than last flu vaccine. This year they think there's going to be 2 different Bs out there. So this year's a quadrivalent vaccine for the first time. Everybody should get the flu vaccine because not only does it reduce your risk for getting the flu, but remember that the flu spreads through the community, and the more people that get the flu vaccine, the less you're going to have a large outbreak in the community. Getting the flu vaccine doesn't mean you're not going to get the flu. It gives you about a 40 to 60% coverage to reduce your risk for the flu. There are lots of other influenzas out there that are more minor that you can still get. So it does give you some coverage, but especially you want to see people with emphysema or asthma or the very young and the very old. Those are the patients that a lot of times end up in the hospital. Remember that millions of people every year get the flu. Tens of thousands of people every year get hospitalized with the flu, and thousands of people every year die from the flu. And people don't think about the flu as something you can die from. The flu vaccine we use now cannot give you the flu, for sure. It's not a weakened virus. There's no virus in it. It's a dead virus, or actually one of the new vaccines actually just has pieces of the virus. So it's enough to make your body produce antibodies, but it can't give you the flu. You can get side effects from the flu vaccine. I think that's where a lot of people think they got the flu from the flu vaccine, because as you're developing antibodies, you can get a little achy, a little feverish, and feel weak and tired. And so that itself can make you feel a little ill for a few days. And I think some people think, oh, that's what gave me the flu. Believe me, those symptoms are nothing compared to the flu. Not only do you feel bad all over, but it puts you at higher risk for pneumonia, because it is, like I said, a really bad bronchitis. And those people with bad immune systems or weakened immune systems, they have a higher risk for pneumonia and respiratory disorders and sepsis. And sepsis is where the infection gets into your whole body and your kidneys shut down, and it can be really bad. So besides how you feel when you get the flu, I think sometimes people get a little illness and think they have the flu. And I think when you have the flu, when I have a patient that comes in with that chest congestion, cough, fever, upper respiratory, lower respiratory symptoms, and they say, I hurt everywhere, my hair hurts, that person has the flu. It covers the more severe forms of the flu that we think we're going to get. There are some other flus that, of course, you can get. And like I said, just because you get the vaccine doesn't mean you're not going to get the flu. It means that you probably won't get the flu. It gives you protection. And it isn't like we can't treat the flu either. We've got medications for the flu, but it'd be better not to get it than get 2 days into the flu and go and seeing your doctor and getting treated. It is probably a lot cheaper to just get the vaccine, and safer. Run the risk, less risk for other complicating illnesses. I think that one of the biggest things about the flu is people don't realize how sick some people can get from it. I don't think people realize that thousands, if not tens of thousands of people can die from influenza, and that millions of people get it, and hundreds of thousands of people end up in the hospital. I don't think people think about that. They think, oh, I got the flu, I'm going to feel bad for a few days, I'll get over it. And for most of us, that's true.